Alright, what is up guys? Randomonium here. We're doing the final Samsung Galaxy versus SKT. And this is game 1, and we're going to be watching this at 1.5 times speed. I decided to not do things live, just because I thought it was going to be a little bit difficult. So, yeah, I decided to just go with the standard format. I'm going to watch it 1.5 times speed, and hopefully that'll make the videos not too long. All right, Samsung Galaxy. Bands are Ash, Syndra, Cassiopeia. I agree with all of those bands from Samsung Galaxy. SKT goes as for Nidalee, Misfortune, Rise. I'm actually very surprised that SKT did not ban out the Victor, because Victor is Crown's best champion. So they're either trying to counterpick the Victor, or they're gonna try and SKT's gonna try and pick it up early in the draft themselves. First pick is going to be the Zyra for Samsung Galaxy. I feel like that's a pretty good pick since the SKT banned out the Misfortune. So I think that's a pretty good first pick. Um, yeah, there's still plenty of junglers left, so that works for Samsung Galaxy. And SKT, let's see what they're going to lock in. Alright, so I lock in the Jin and the Olaf. Um, hmm. I don't know what I think about that so far, because like Jin Olaf, like the synergy is pretty good as far as with the Jin ultimate into Olaf just throwing a ton of axes. Um, but yeah, that's kind of an interesting pickup to go for the Jin with the Olaf. I do like this response from Samsung Galaxy going for the Caitlyn and the Poppy. I definitely like the Caitlyn. I think the Caitlyn's a fantastic pickup. Poppy might be showing a little bit too soon. There's no need to show that, but you could show your jungler instead. But that's fine. I mean, Kuve's been really good on the Poppy, so might as well just put him on something he's comfortable with. And then the response picks up are Orianna for Faker and the Karma, which will be for for Wolf. Yeah, I like that. That's a really good rounding out of the team comp. Going for the Karma and going for the Orianna. The last two pickups for Samsung Galaxy would be the Victor and the Lee Sin. Exactly what I was expecting. They're going to put Crown on Victor. He's the best Victor player in the world. Ambition's a very good Lee Sin player, so that's a great rounding out of the team comp. You've got this great poking and controlling mid laner, 80 carry, and support. And then you've got engage from your jungle and your top laner. And then the last pickup for SKT was the Trundle, which is a counter pick into Poppy. Um, so yeah, that's going to be interesting. So they're going to rely on Trundle split pushing, and they're going to hope that Duke can win that 1v1 matchup. So yeah, I think good picks for both teams. I feel like um, Samsung Galaxy has the better team fighting and the better objective control, and then SKT's got that scary 4-1 comp with the Trundle. So they're definitely going to be looking to more to split push. Interesting. Whew, all right, lane matchup. So we already talked about how Poppy and Trundle, that's a counter pickup. I mean, Trundle's just fantastic into any tank matchup. Lee Sin versus Olaf. I've talked about this matchup a ton. It favors the Lee Sin in the early levels. Once Olaf gets level 6, the matchup favors him. And then late game, Lee Sin still has that pick potential with the flash kick combo, while Olaf can just run at people, and that's pretty much all he can do. Mid lane, you got the Orianna versus the Victor. We haven't seen this matchup, and I think this is going to be the key matchup. Crown versus Faker. I know everybody's hyping that matchup, but this is definitely going to be a skill matchup. Whoever can land, if Faker can manipulate his ball better, or if Crown can land his Death Ray. And then the bot lane, Caitlyn, Zyra versus Jin Karma. These are both really bully lanes. Like both these lanes are very good at bullying their opponents. So it's going to be very interesting to see who's able to exert their will. Um, I think once Zyra gets a couple levels, she's going to be able to out trade the Karma, but we'll see. Good little adaptation from Faker to get that one extra creep. But yeah, I really think it's all going to hinge around this mid lane. Crown versus Faker. Whoever is able to get the advantage in mid lane, I think it's going to have a really good chance at winning the game. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, this lane's going to get very challenging for SKT, I think. Once the Caitlyn gets a couple points in her trap, it's going to be difficult. Oh, that's a good steal. Good steal. Yep. So that's a really good trade for Samsung Galaxy because they got damage on the 80 carry, but SKT traded damage back on the support. So the Caitlyn can stay in lane. Ruler will be able to get a CS advantage, and Bang is going to have to back. So yeah, that was a really good trade. So bot lane going well for Samsung Galaxy so far. It looks like Bangi's getting the advantage over Ambition in the jungle though. And Crown actually has a CS advantage, but there are more minions pushing towards Faker right now, so I figure that'll probably equalize. Very good pillar. Really good pillar. Oh! Wow. That just shows you how good these two teams are, that nobody died in that situation. So Crown just used his ultimate there just to wave clear so he can hopefully get a safe back. Wow, that was so close. Already got a lot of action. That's surprising. So they were able to force out the early back from. Oh man, I don't know why he did that. I guess he wanted to back. All right. But yeah, like Ruler was able to force out Bang earlier, but Bang still has a CS advantage, so I don't know how that happened. Oh, that's really bad for JJ. Really? That was really ambitious. The flash forward with the flash snare. Oh. No, no, what are you doing, Ambition? Yeah, he was trying to bait it, but he misplayed it a little bit. Um, oh man, this game, this game already is. Yeah, so there was a little bit of misplay there. Ambition could have hopped to Zyra if they had like communicated that a little bit better, and then Crown could have cleaned that up. Bangi going for another blue buff steal. So Bangi had to smite it, so Faker does not get it. But that really hurts Crown. That's the second time that the blue buff's gotten stolen. You can see he's already low mana. Wow, Crown solo kills Faker. We have a game. We have a game on our hands right now. Uh-oh. This is really bad. Really bad. I don't know why Bang canceled his last wow, well done by Ambition. Bang canceled his last shot. That's a pretty even trade. I don't think that anybody really gets a huge advantage there. I mean, SKT's got a slight advantage, but it's not. Whoever gets first tower is that's going to be the real advantage. Okay, this is going to make things a little bit more rough for Crown because Faker's getting his blue buff. I don't understand this roam. There's nothing that Crown's going to get. Even if they try to dive him, Duke's got his ultimate, so he's just going to steal all of Poppy's stats. Well done. Very clever. Oh, that's really bad. Well played by Faker. And now they're going to get Dove bot lane. And this is really bad for Kuve too, because yeah, this is really bad. So Kuve completed his teleport, and the wave is pushed in, so Duke might be able to get first tower off of this. That was a mistake. Kuve should not have completed his teleport. All right, this is not looking good for Samsung Galaxy right now. That's going to be a second tower down. And top lane, I'm pretty sure, is fairly low. This is really bad because Samsung Galaxy's lost 2 of their towers. And that's going to make it very hard for them to push up and try to challenge any of the outer towers of SKT. Um, what is good for them is they've got a lot of vision control. Look at how many wards they've got on the map right now. Yeah, this is gonna snowball out of control very quickly if Samsung Galaxy does not do something drastic. They're getting into desperation area right now. And the next Drake that's up is an Infernal Drake. I'm guessing that's going to be the deciding team fight to determine whether or not Samsung Galaxy can come back into this game or whether they're going to get rolled over. If they can do well in that team fight, then they might have a shot. But if they get smashed at the Drake, then it'll probably be Drake and an inner turret, and it's going to be very hard for them to come back after that. The SKT has complete control of the Baron, or sorry, the Dragon Pit right now, denying all the vision. I don't even know if Samsung Galaxy can contest the Dragon. They're completely blind. They have no vision. Yeah, I don't think there's any way they can contest it. They could instead make a play for either Rift Herald or go for top tower or something like that. Wow, that was ambitious from Faker. The flash forward into the ult. Ambition got his red buff. Well done. Good dodge. Wow, look how tanky Duke is with that ultimate. That's how you pick Trundle into tanks, because you just can't kill Trundle with a tank. He'll just steal all of your stats, and he can just out sustain you. It's a really bad matchup. So yeah, if you guys are playing in solo queue and you're having trouble against a lot of tanks, pick up Trundle because he's the tank killer. All right, Baron's on the table. I expect SKT to start trying to control Baron vision. The game's gonna probably stall out a little bit until either the next dragon, or if somebody gets a pick, then it starts getting dicey with Baron. In other news, I picked up Titanfall 2 just because who doesn't like giant mech robots, right? And it's a fantastic game. Playing through the campaign is awesome. I actually haven't played a first-person shooter in at least 7 years, I would say, and I'm just absolutely horrible at the game, but I still really enjoy it. Um, ooh, He's dead. Oh, good ultimate. Yeah, things aren't going well for Samsung Galaxy. But yeah, Titanfall 2, really fun game. Even though I'm really horrible at it, really enjoying myself. Getting my ass kicked in the multiplayer, but it's a lot of fun. And also, like, the game kind of showed me that there were so many times in the freaking single player campaign where I literally killed myself just by pushing the wrong button or doing the wrong thing. Like, I literally killed myself. And I was thinking about that, like, I did that so many times in Titanfall. I'm sure I do that all the time in League of Legends too, and I don't even realize it. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna try and. I think it kind of made me a little bit more humble, and I'm gonna try and focus on that more. I mean, it is a team game, League of Legends, but I think a lot of times people blame their team when it's really not justified. This is a very good siege by SKT. They're rotating Duke down to bot lane, which is very smart because they're trying to control Baron Vision. Good knock away. The other thing is that if SKT goes for Baron, there is a shot for Kuve to knock Bengi out of the Baron pit and then Ambition to get its steal. That's always the danger with going up against a Poppy. It's just you can eject your jungler from the Baron pit and then it makes it a lot easier to get a steal. It's a pretty large wave building right now for Samsung Galaxy in bot lane. They've sent the Trundle to clean it up. So they're putting a ton of resources into Duke right now, which makes sense because the split push is such a huge component for SKT's win condition. Um, well done by Ambition to get that steal. Yeah, now SKT is going to go for the Baron. Well played by Ambition. Really well played. Oh, the problem is that Duke and Bengi are just getting absolutely massive as tanks. And it's going to be very hard for anyone to take them down. Like, the only person who's going to be able to take them down is Ruler. And he's not far enough ahead to cut through those two massive tanks, especially since Olaf can just ignore all CC and just run at you. Game's kind of stalling out right now. So this seems a little bit boring right now, but the whole point of all this is that SKT is just trying to deny vision and force Samsung Galaxy to check into them. And if even a single person gets picked off from Samsung Galaxy, then that's pretty much a free Baron for SKT. So they're just controlling the vision. They don't want to start up the Baron because the Baron is a bit risky right now. Um, in a little bit, they'll be able to start up the Baron as long as they have the vision denied, and they should be able to, you know, finish it off without it being too high risk. Yeah, so now they're starting it off. Yep. Alright, so mid lane is probably going to be the focus because it was pretty low already. The wet noodle fight between Olaf and Lee Sin. Uh oh. This is gonna be really hard because Duke has GA now. So he's just gonna be able to split push constantly. And the Poppy is not gonna be able to wave clear those Baron empowered minions fast enough. So I'd expect to see both mid inner and bot inner to fall pretty fast. The wave clear is very good from Samsung Galaxy though. Yeah, look at that. There it is. The mid goes down, bot's gonna go down next. You can see that Faker's already going up to try and prep the wave in top lane, so they can try and knock down top lane after that. Good flash. We got 8 seconds left. Wow, this is a huge mistake. They're getting a lot of damage on that top tower. Yeah, that was a huge mistake from Samsung Galaxy. That tower did not need to go down. Ugh. 2 shots and it's already down to half health from Bang. My goodness, that's a lot of damage. And that ultimate was completely negated with the shields from Oriana and Karma. Yeah, I don't see any way for Samsung Galaxy to win this game. Well done. J down. Yeah, this is actually a pretty huge. This is a very dominating game from SKT because Samsung Galaxy hasn't gotten a single tower. That's very rare at the world's level, especially as at the finals. The two best teams. Wow, they finally take down Duke. That's actually really important. They got his GA. They killed him. They might be able to get a tower off of this. The mistake that the Duke made is that if you're split pushing, you have to be in the same line as the rest of your team. So if the rest of your team is at the outer tower, you have to be at the outer tower. You can't be in front of your team because if you're in front of your team, then that opens you up to getting um, ganked, and your team won't be able to take any objectives on the other side of the map. It's fine if you die as a split pusher if your team gets another more important objective on the other side of the map. So like if they send three people to like go after you as a split pusher and your team gets Baron off of it or your team gets, a tower or two off of that, then that's kind of worth. But you don't want to be dying for nothing, which is what happens if you push past where your team is on the map. They're going for the win right here. If they get Baron and Elder, then they push in. They can just run it down mid, and they can pretty much end the game. Because mid inhib tower is already half dead, or already is at half health. This is a really low kill game too. Yeah, 40 minutes and we've got 10 kills total. Very. I don't know why they're going for mid lane, or sorry, for top lane rather than mid lane. Mid lane's much lower. There we go. Mid goes down. They're going for a very greedy play. They're going for all three lanes. They're hoping to get that before their Baron runs out. Elder's gonna be running out pretty soon too. Oh, Ruler just got deleted. That's the game right there. Yep, that's game. That was complete domination from SKT. They only made a couple mistakes that I could see in that game. And this does not bode well at all for. Wow, SKT's gonna back away. I called it too soon. I thought for sure as soon as Ruler got killed, that was GG. But somehow Samsung Galaxy is able to claw back in, but they're two inhibs down. But this has been absolute domination from SKT. Wow, well done. Like Crown really just saved that game for Samsung Galaxy. But I think it's just gonna be it's a little bit too little, too late. Wow. If they had taken out Bang with that, then that might have given them a shot to hold on a little bit longer. But look at that. One shot. Yep. They're going to lose. Oh. Crown is winning the game for them right now. But they're losing their freaking base. Ambition might actually die because of this. Oh, God. Wow. This is so crazy. Like, all of a sudden, Samsung Galaxy's coming back. They're going to get Baron off of this? Oh my god, what am I watching? You can see that Duke is waiting. He was waiting in base. I think he was thinking about doing the TP. But because Samsung Galaxy has Baron now, they've got the empowered recall. So I don't think that that play would work. And now the inhibs are going to respawn. And then the backdoor play is near impossible to do. So we're getting to this point where the gold advantage doesn't matter anymore. So even though SKT has a huge gold advantage, everybody's pretty much at full build. So the teams are essentially equal. Everybody's, actually it looks like the supports are the only ones who aren't at level 18. But everybody else is at level 18. Everybody else is at full build. So yeah, the teams are pretty much equal right now. So anybody can win the team fights now. Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? Wow. Elder's coming up right now. No, what is Ambition doing in top lane? He can't be in top lane right now. That was smart, putting the ZZ Rod up. But you can't have the jungler top lane when Elder Dragon's spawning. So right now, Samsung Galaxy just wants to stall. They just want to stall, stall, stall. That top wave is going to become massive in about a minute. Yeah, if any one person dies from Samsung Galaxy, then the game is over. Assuming that they don't get a kill in return. If there is ever a mismatch that favors SKT, like a 5v4 or a 4v3, then the game is over. So, because the gold advantage doesn't matter anymore, this Elder Drake is so important. It gives SKT so many combat stats. So at this point, Samsung Galaxy just wants to stall. They just want to stall for the 2 minutes that Elder Drake is on, and Just hope. Just hope that they can stall it out and then get one more good team fight. Oh no! He completely whiffed on the Poppy ult. I don't think I've ever seen that. Ambition's being way too aggressive. Duke is going to just win the game for them right here. Yeah, nobody can kill Duke fast enough. He's just going to take the Nexus Tower. Wow. I gotta say, that game started off horrible for Samsung Galaxy, but the fact that they were able to come back in the way that they did and not just roll over and die bodes really well for them. So even though that was a very commanding first game from SKT, um, I'm really excited for game 2 because I think if Samsung Galaxy makes a few changes, they can come back. So yeah, that was game 1. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you like the content on the channel, please subscribe. And let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Hope you all have a great day. This is Randmonium signing off.